My fault, y'all. I hit the wrong button. But so when you need to look at, for me, when I was looking at these examples of my love relationships and the themes and the patterns of their behavior, my behavior that I see, I was like, okay, Spirit, I'm seeing a theme. I'm seeing a theme. Then they started having me review recent people and even people way from my past that I either had friendships with or associateships with, just whatever, energy exchange, right? Then I started to get pissed because I started to get pissed, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest because I told y'all before in the beginning of the video, with actually the first video, because this would be part 2 since I accidentally hit the damn wrong button. Because I have always been a loving, giving, nurturing person that just want to see people win, that just want to see the good in people, give people the benefit of the doubt, right? I place myself in a lot of situations, a lot of relationships, that would allow me, that enabled that storyline, that enabled that belief. And so when I told y'all I was getting sick and I was, having all these different experiences, when I started to dig into that deeper, I started to really see the patterns clearer. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Why am I doing this? Seriously, why am I doing this? And it's all, for the most part, going to be the same damn reasons. You're seeking validity. You're seeking love. You are filling a void of something either your parents didn't do, or maybe they did do. You trying to go in the opposite direction. The variables are endless. What Spirit want us to take away from that is the balance. And the reason why, because like I said, this was years ago. Like, I have really developed a strong sense of balance and boundaries. That's why a lot of people have not. It's easy for me to detach now. It's easy for me to let go of, because at first I would feel like, damn, well, I'm loyal. I don't want to fail this relationship, or I don't want to fail this person, but you're failing yourself. No, sir. No, I'm not gonna do it no more. And I don't want y'all to do that shit either. But the reason why they gave me that message is because in me being so uncomfortable, like, I had got fed the fuck up, okay? Seriously fed up with constantly giving and feeling like I'm never getting that back in return. Of course you're not going to get it back in return if the frequency that you're at is you're manifesting and you are experiencing life from a space of lack, from a space of needing external approval or needing love, or feeling like you have to provide things or provide a service, or provide your time and always show up for somebody else and put their needs first and not cater to your own. That's not being in balance. That's not being in balance. And that feeling alone of that feeling sitting on my chest, and of me feeling like, nah, if I want the same energy and the same love that I give out, that I offer to the world, then I got to protect me. I got to protect my heart. But it was hard for me to understand how to do that. At that time, I wasn't as evolved as I am now. So, you know what I do? I went and I worked with my guys, and I was asking them, like, how can I have the balance of still being my bubbly, loving, nurturing self, that just genuinely want to love on other people, help them heal, help them see the light that's within them, help them recognize their own gifts. How can I do that and not take the experiences that I had to go through to learn these motherfucking lessons personal, but still guard my heart and do it in alignment? And that was how I discovered boundaries. And at first it's going to be uncomfortable because you've been operating in a false identity, in a false storyline and belief system for the majority of your life. So whether you like it or not, fam, that is the pattern and that is the behavior and that is the exact thing that's causing you to feel out of balance. But now, because you have been doing work in so many other areas, you're at a place in your journey where now that balance has to catch the fuck up with everything else you've been damn doing. And if you don't enforce that boundary, and if you don't get a handle on the balance, however that may look, I gave you, a suggestion of what I do, but you don't have to go and book a staycation or do anything like that. But if you're going to do some healing and you share a household with people, tell them your ass is on do not disturb. You cannot be bothered. But the reason why I do it, even though it's just, me and another person that lives here, is because I like to spend time alone. Solitude is my thing. Solitude is my friend. And I'm not really alone because I'm just taking that time to nurture my own relationship with self and my relationship with spirit. And every time I do that, I come out wiser, I come out stronger. And yes, it does hurt sometimes. Yes, it is a shocker. Yes, sometimes it is a hard pill to swallow because you have to also look at it. Sometimes a lot of people can't find balance because they're always pointing fingers for blame. There is no damn blame. The experience happened for you to learn a lesson. Get to what is the lesson in that. And the only way for you to do that is to cut out the distractions however the hell you need to in order to get clear so that you can hear the guidance. You can hear, okay, what they're asking you to look into, what memory they're asking you to pull up. What are they asking you to reminisce on just for a little bit? Yes, it might make you cry, but are you going to die from tears? Like, yeah, you might feel low. You might not want to eat, all of the things, but you don't have to sit in that energy. And that energy is not for a long-term period of time. It is just for you to get clear. But the more you do it, the better you are able to adapt. The better you are able to understand when it's time for you to go into hermit mode and go and do that spiritual work that is going to help you for the next chapter. And a lot of times we get when we don't do that, then we create our own tower moments. That is what the fuck I was like, the little mini tower moment I had was enough. I had already just from that, and I had some residual energy, and of course filling into the collective energy that it resonated so much with mine. I was like, okay, well, let me see what's going on. And I just needed to do that because, like I said, I had a big ass decision I needed to make, and I like to be clear. I like to look at it from all angles and do my work. And in doing that work, it was just, it really was amazing because I understand my journey so much more about why I chose this particular contract, what cycles, and understand this, right? Because there's so many of you who you just feel like you always have to be strong, and that taking the time to heal and taking the time to really look at the things that's holding you back and really bothering you and keeping you up at night and sitting on your damn chest. What do you have to lose? If right now you already feel so low, or you feel like I'm just so unhappy with my life right now, what do you have to lose? Because avoiding it and putting it off, it only can go on for so long. And so that's when those big ass tower moments happen. Those things that really shake you up. And to you, you're looking at it as, well, why is this happening to me? And why me? And, there's no God or there's no spirit or they don't care about me. My guys ain't looking out for me. That's the very motherfucking thing they are doing. They are looking out for you. They have to send that big ass time on because you kept on acting like you ain't see the exit. And if you keep on praying and manifesting and asking for all of these things and to get to the next chapter and to get to the next level of your journey and of your manifestations, how do you plan on doing that? They don't send you these things to hurt you. They send it to you to make sure you are prepared, to make sure that, okay, when you get this blessing, when you come into alignment, when you regain this balance, that, all right, you'll be able to hold whatever you ask for and go on and be great with life. But what happens is so many people rush to the blessing and they are so behind in healing. And so when they get the damn blessing, it's like, okay, you got all of these things that you thought would have made you so happy and made you feel so at peace. It may have lessened the heavy load, but it damn sure didn't erase those problems. And it damn sure didn't erase that trauma that you need to heal. So get into balance, people. Please get into balance. As I have really, because there's no mastery, but as I have evolved and made balance so important to me, I realize how I'm able to flow through these moments of contrast, these moments where I know I have to make a tough decision, but I trust myself enough to do that work, to get clear. And then I'm like, all right, I know what I need to do. And then I just take those baby steps until I'm fully integrated into my new reality, into my new belief system. I know that it's like, okay, it's easier said than done, but that's the whole thing. It can be done. Like, you just don't want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, then don't be wondering why you feel the way you feel. Don't. Just do the work. Just do the work. So I'm sending prayers, I'm sending healing vibes, I'm sending healing energy. Oh, and I also use my I Matter 2 oil. And the reason why is because, like I said, a lot of people from my past has been trying to tap into my energy. It's almost like just envision, right? A house. A rural house, but it's gated, right? And it has a gate. But then you have, by outside the gate, you have a driveway. And at the end of that driveway, before you get to like the main road, there's another gate. So I'm back at the house. But the people from my past is at the road. They're at the road gate. Peeping in, I got to laugh about it and make it funny because that's just who the hell I am. And I have already, like I said, forgiven and healed from this. I just think it's funny, like, why I really would just love to tap into a space of healing with other individuals that's not afraid to go deep and to look at the things that's really bothering them, so that we can make this world a better place, a more healed place. I get why we have to go through these lessons and these experiences, but for me, being someone who has just given so much, I've sacrificed so much, I can appreciate it now. And although I can forgive and forget, because I really do be forgetting people, I don't care to have any of these people back into my life. Because I've already learned those lessons. I said this before in another video. What I'm learning also is that we get so attached to people. Yes, we need human connection. We need energy connection. But you don't need anybody before you need yourself. And if the energy is not reciprocal, and if the energy is not pure, then why the hell would you want it taking up residence in your property? Like, no. Because when that happens and you hold on to that and you don't deal with that, and that shit just festers and it festers and it builds, that's how so many things fester. Illnesses, symptoms, diseases, all type of shit in your damn body. You know, no sleep, alcoholism, all type of addiction, all these things is just because you just keep on like, nope, let's find a new void. How about let's find the truth? How about let's find the root? Because when you find the root, then the chances are you don't have to deal with it in the same way that you had to before. I'm not saying you may not have to go back to it for references for certain levels and certain lessons that you may have to learn later on in your journey, but you won't have to ever really go back to that lesson the way that you did before, because you did the work. So I hope this video made sense. I hope that because when I'm doing these videos, I have to rewatch them after I'm done because I don't know what I'm saying in the moment. I don't write out anything anymore before I do videos. I just allow spirit to speak through me.